Hi there. I'm coming with a review and a first impressions. This is called Psyllium Whole Husks by Yerba Prima colon cleanser. And I'm here today to show you how it's done. The easy way, And first, when you get it from the store, make sure the seal is on, people. That's kind of important because I watched some videos where they're like, people are obviously taking ice cream and licking it and then putting it back in the thing. Like, if its seal's broken, it's like common freaking sense. Don't take the ice cream. Like, that person shouldn't have been charged, but, that's another story. But this is on, people, which means it's good to go out. It smells like oats, like from the farm and everything, Yeah, that's what it smells like to me. But I guess it's good because Husks. What the heck?
It smells like plant food.
Get away. You weirdo. You are so weird. No, stop it. Alright, you take a tablespoon, like I think it's a tablespoon, right? Yeah, tablespoon. If you are an adult and children over 12 years of age, you can have a tablespoon. Otherwise, don't do it.
She's small like a child.
No, I am not a child. Just because I'm like as big as most of them these days doesn't mean nothing. Like, I'm petite and some like teenage, like those little preteens get those growth spurts,
people like me need 5 tablespoons.
Okay. Yeah.
To get
oh my gosh.
Ew, Lisa, you fool.
No, I'm bleeding because of that thing.
See, she's playing with sharp objects and
she's
this,
like,
here,
edge.
let me take this off.
It's sharp, people.
It's because it's made out of
please take that off.
It's made out of metal. And see, you go like this, you can cut yourself. See, that's what she keeps doing.
Don't do that because it's not.
It actually hurts.
Smart. It's
I remember
like
one time I cut my tongue on one of these things and it hurt like hell.
You level the spoon.
Make sure the spoon's level. It's not level. You're not straight, Lisa.
Yeah, it.
No, it's not. No, your spoon.
Okay, honey.
It has to be perfectly straight. Now you slowly move it over to the glass. Then you dump it. See? Now it's level.
And you can like break off all this stuff, but this is supposed to really like help with those type of problems. And right now I'm like that desperate, but I know that this kind of stuff tastes nasty as heck. Like, it smells like oats from the freaking farm. So, it's Farmville, people. Like, this is stuff you probably feed to the cattle.
Slicker idiot.
Yeah, I'm a city slicker more than I'm a farm type. But I do like the country scenic drives, but not the smells. Except when it's like bonfires and stuff. I like those smells because they're good. But I'm going to give you a first good, like, impressions because that's what I do. But this says great for low carb diet. So if you're on a low carb, it's good for that. Oh my gosh. She's a whiz. Do not do what I do, people. It's great for athletes on a high-protein diet. It's great for people eating gluten-free diets. Great for weight loss and maintaining healthy weight. That's me. And, of course, great for everyday regularity. That's me, too. Okay. But it says also, Yerba Prima Psyllium Husks for weight maintenance. Dietary fiber plays an important role in weight loss and maintaining healthy weight. That's why I don't do good, because I need more fiber. I don't have good, I have that elongated colon, and basically it gets backed up. So it just sits there. Like, most people's are way smaller. That's why my stomach sometimes will stick out, because my colon, they told me that my colon was bigger, is longer than the average type. So it takes longer to get there. And then it just sits there as it starts backing up till it pushes itself through. Then it will push itself through and then it will go. But it takes a lot longer, and by the time it gets there, some of it's already like old. So it's really hard to come out. So I have to take so much stuff because the medical companies, like the medical insurance companies, will not pay for me to get that surgery that the doctor told me I could have. Literally, all they have to do is go into your colon, they snip some of it off, and then they move it up. And that's all they would have to do for me. Like, literally. And I would never have to worry about this because it would all just come out. Like a normal person. And I would be like, wow, I don't have to sit on the freaking toilet for a freaking hour pushing the crap out. But yeah, that's, I know, TMI. But I mean, all my life since childhood, I've done that. It's been a freaking nightmare. Let me tell you, people. So me maintaining any kind of weight loss is actually kind of a miracle. And I would be like literally anorexic looking if it wasn't for my damn freaking colon. Yeah, I would be anorexic. I don't even eat a lot like of regular food, but because I have horrible digestive system, that's why I have the way I have. It's always been my problem. And when I was on pain pills for a long time, which I'm on regular acetaminophen like I showed, but I don't take the regular heavy narcotics because those even make you more constipated and can really upset your like colon. So just so you know, if you have colon issues already, freaking don't get on the narcotic pain pills. They will really fuck up your life. And they did for me when I started gaining so much weight because my doctor put me on the depot, which made it so I couldn't have my periods. And then the other doctor, then I was on those narcotic pain pills, which made me constipated horribly, so I wouldn't go. And then I was on freaking, God knows how many freaking antidepressant, anti-anxiety meds. So I got up to 162. And then I had some freaking doctor tell me I had to get up to 182, and they would give me a gastric bypass. Yeah. She wanted me to gain 20 freaking pounds so that they'd help me. That's our medical coverage and insurance, people. That's how our world is. You have to like get worse before they'll feel bad for you. Like, she was like, well, if you didn't have all these medical issues, you know, you'd have to even be worse. And I was like, if you freaking give me the shit right away, you know, just give me the freaking surgery or whatever, I'll be okay and I'll be good to go and I can go on my way. I understand gastric bypass is cosmetic, fine, but for some people it actually is, and it actually is life or death, especially the big people, like people that are way, way overweight. But for me, I was for my weight, for my height. I'm 5 foot, people. I'm like small as hell. I'm extremely short. If you saw me in real life, you would think I'm like a freaking midget. Like, I'm small. But yeah. And then to be up to 160 anything with my heart and freaking blood problems, my heart problems, my freaking vasovagal, all the time acting up, breathing issues, extreme, because my one doctor told me I have the lungs of a freaking old person. Yeah. My mom smoked when I was in her womb and really messed up my lungs. So they didn't get to development like everybody else. They said that my lungs were underdeveloped. So that's why I have my breathing issues, and I've had that all my life, is because of that. So if you smoke when you have a kid, then that's not right. You're like making that kid freaking go through hell. And just so you know, it will affect that child later in life. Probably will affect the child all of their life, because it did me. I always had breathing issues. But yeah, that's another topic too. But yeah, I could go on and on about the medical issues in our freaking country and how we can change and be better people. But I'm going to just lay low. And this is really looking freaking goopy and really, really slimy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's slime. I'm gonna eat slime.
Oh, put your belly aching.
Look at that goopy. Oh, it looks like snot. The things I do for you all. This is murder. But I was prepared because I know how things can taste. I got my frozen vegetables. They're probably cold as heck by now, but you know. And oh my gosh, I found this stuff, you guys. Oh, it's so good. This is Yoplait Starburst in cherry flavor. Yeah, I've been in an odd way about cherries lately. It's weird. And a banana. Because you never should like lack in your potassium if you have iron deficiency, anemia, and thalassemia minor trait like I do. Yeah. And of course, the last step, another water with lemonade. Like my husband will always say, lemonade. That sweet, refreshing taste. Or no, that sweet, refreshing drink. You know what? It's not bad. It tastes like, oh, it's lemon like iced tea. Oh my gosh. I thought it was straight up lemonade, but you know. Okay, enough chit chat, right? Am I right? Okay. Freaking wish me luck, and I hope I make it to the other side. Oh my gosh. I guess, well, it's not as bad as I've ever tried, because I have tried worse, but... The more it tastes like bland, like blah, like nothing. This tastes so heavenly though. Now we go back to the nasty stuff. I don't know what it tastes like I'm drinking, but it tastes like I'm drinking a freaking slug or something. That's what it feels like. It doesn't taste horrible, I must say. Like, it tastes okay. But it's the feeling of it sliding down your throat that really gets me like, oh. So it's like something slimy crawling down your freaking throat, people. That's what it is. But this is like wonderful. This is like torture. This is wonderful. But this is going to be good for me. This is probably not good for me. But you know what? I give myself a freaking treat every time I drink some. And I don't know how often I'll do it. Probably like a couple of times before I do my trip. But it depends on how good it does for me. If it doesn't do like crap, I'll just tell you, go back to like Metamucil. But it's not the taste, it's the feeling. Okay. And she's done. Yeah, I know there's a drop in there, but okay, I'm good with that crap. Oh, hell no. That better do some crap for me. If it does, like, it cleans me out like no other thing has, then fine. It was worth it. But if not, I'll be, like, raising heck to that company. And I know I can't have any more of that. But I will have some banana. Because these are good. And I love bananas. It's worth it now. Because, I'm giving myself my good stuff. Shoot. Heck yeah. Yeah, bitches. So, just so you know, that's where it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited about the trip because I'm thinking about like nightclubs. I don't know if I can even do anything. But I mean, I've been looking into some. But I don't know. I still probably won't because it's not good for me. Yeah, I don't know if I can anyways, but they got some really wicked stuff over there. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. New York City is crazy. It's like a whole other like ballpark than our little town, our little hick town. Like it's unreal, people. And I'm gonna be there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna brace myself, but I have to keep doing my little commercial and everything all the time. But I'm excited. Like, I don't, and the reason I'm going is even more exciting. You know, I'm not just going just for a little trip and then I'll be home and it'll be back to home and it. No, this is gonna change my life. And this is not the time I'm moving, but probably after this will be. Like, once I get word from my manager that anyone's interested, like really interested, we're talking move. And I'm so excited because, as you all know, this has been a dream so long, so that I've held on to like for all my life. And you know, people would tell me I shouldn't, and that's just a fantasy or daydream or something. And it was, I still believed, you know, I still wanted it. And I would wake up and I would ever see something even simple in our pokey little Michigan, Grand Rapids and everything, you know. And I still wanted to be in it, and I still loved it. And I'm just realizing it's inside of me, and I have to go where that takes me. Like, if it takes me to somewhere else, then people in my life, they don't have to worry that I won't ever be here. I mean, I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to be, you know, online. You'll always be able to find me here. And, you know, social media makes us feel so connected to in these days, you know. You can feel so close to somebody you don't even see. Like, that's not even in your vicinity. Just based on online texting or messaging. And it's pretty amazing, people. And that should tell you, I will never be gone. Like, my presence might just be on the screen that you're watching. But always know that I'm a person, you know, I'm real. I'm not a little avatar. I'm me. And what you see is what you get, you know. I put on all my crap. I put on videos of me showing so little, like hardly ever any makeup on. So you're gonna see what I look like on a day to day. Like, I'm rarely ever dolled up all the time. I don't believe in putting makeup on 24/7. Like, I think that really can ruin your skin. And I've never been one to want to have to get up every morning and doll up in makeup. I'm not like that. I've never been like that. I'm more natural, I guess. So, but I like being who I am, and I try to make especially lately, I never used to even care about my skincare. But to me, I guess it was because we end up homeless. And I was like, I finally realized, you know, I need to start caring about something I can always have. And what can I always have? Me. So I put myself out there and I put myself first, and I started caring about what I looked like, because that's always going to be there. And everything around me can come and go, but I won't. I'll always be me. And I have to love my body, and I have to love my mind and soul and everything in the whole kit, you know? And I'm starting to, and it's in who I am. It's in what I do for myself. And I think if you can start to love who you are, and you can feel okay with what you look like. Not everybody's gonna look like or feel great all the time. I understand that, especially on our crappy times, girls. But if you can feel good and still be okay if people don't see you dolled up, and you can go around and they just look at you and you're just like, okay, whatever. And, you know, you just walk around. You don't care if people look at you even. You just mind your business and you live your life and you be who you are and true to yourself. I think that's more beautiful than any dolled up person. Because, yeah, we can all look beautiful dolled up. It's a wonderful part of us, too. But it's not the basic part of us. And the basic part of us is who we want to be, who we are when nobody else is there, and when we don't have anyone to prove anything to. That's who we are, you know? And you're just casual and sitting around and chilling and everything with whoever you trust to see you in your most barest, nudist face, you know? That's really who you are. And I just love being me everywhere. And when I'm more dolled up, then I can look even more beautiful. But, you know, I never really felt compelled like I had to do that. Yeah, I'd get zits and stuff, and it's embarrassing, and I'd be embarrassed, but for a minute, because then I'd forget I even looked that way, and I'd just go about my day, you know? Because everybody gets them. And I've seen a lot of people out in the real world with way worse acne than I've ever had. So I count myself blessed, you know. When you feel good and when you have good, decent, bare skin, that you can go around, and it might not be totally blemish free, but you just know. And you just feel happy. And you smile, and that makes you more beautiful. So smile and show the world who you are, and live free and true to you, and you'll be fine. Well, hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, toodles, girls and boys.